I'm kind of struggling with your mom. We just got married, and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to act around her.
I feel the same way. I don't really get it yet either. But yeah, something feels off.
Right? At first, I thought it was just nerves, but no matter what I say, she always looks so tense. She seems sweet to you, but with me, it's like she's super strict. Or just distant.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Mom's soft with me, but she's pretty harsh toward you, Aurora.
It's been wearing me down. Even when I greet her or try to talk, there's this cold vibe that won't go away. Do you think it's because I'm a single mom and this is a remarriage?
Probably. I think Mom's torn. Like, she wants to accept it, but can't fully bring herself to. Even though she knows you've been married before and have a kid, I don't think her heart has caught up with her head yet. I'm really sorry. I should have stepped in sooner and had a real talk with her about it.
Steven, it's not just me, right? You felt a little off about how your mom's been acting too.
Honestly, yeah. I'm shocked by how one-sided she's being. I didn't think she could be this self-centered, and it's been hard to watch.
Just the other day, she got mad at me without even listening to what I had to say. It was sad, being misunderstood and then judged like that.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I should have stepped in. I'll talk to Mom myself and make sure she hears it from me.
Just hearing that already makes me feel so much better. Thanks. But still, I feel like there are some things we just can't fix on our own. If your mom's not willing to change, there's only so much we can do.
Even so, we're a team. I want to believe we can get through this, and I want to work through it together. We're still newlyweds, right? This is just the beginning.
Yeah, we finally have time together, and I don't want to bring any more negativity into it. I really want to protect what we have.
I hear you, honey. I get how hard this has been for you. I've just been going along with whatever Mom says, and honestly, I feel ashamed as a man.
But I'm glad you told me how you feel. It shows me you know I'm here with you, really trying. That's why I think we should start by trusting each other first. Because I think that's where our real beginning starts.
Yeah, you're right. I want to step up and make sure you feel comfortable enough to smile. I made up my mind to support you.
I appreciate it. That really puts me at ease. Promise you'll always be on my side, okay?
Of course. I'm your biggest supporter, Aurora. No matter what happens, I'll protect you and never leave.
Thanks, baby. Let's keep supporting each other and keep moving forward together.
Yeah, we're married now. And no matter what comes our way, we'll face it together.
Yeah, let's make sure we're truly happy. Hey, can I tell you something? Nicole, what is it?
There's something I honestly can't believe. You're going to be shocked when you hear this.
What? What is it?
My granddaughter came into our OB GYN clinic. I couldn't believe it. Pregnant at just 9 years old. I looked at the sign-in sheet and it said Taylor. She's only 9. Can you believe that?
Wait, are you saying you think that was our Taylor? That's seriously hard to believe.
Who else could it be? She even looked like her and the age matched. I'm still in shock.
No, I'm sure this is some kind of mistake. Taylor went off to school just fine this morning. Never once complained about feeling sick.
You didn't even notice your own daughter was pregnant? That's just insane. I can't trust a mother like that. I won't stay silent anymore. I can't stand the idea of Steven being with such an irresponsible woman. I want you out. Get a divorce and leave. Now.
Nicole, please calm down. This is way too sudden. Divorce isn't something you can just throw out there like that.
From the moment you came to introduce yourself 3 months ago, I didn't like you at all. You just seemed so fake, like you were putting on a show.
I see. I honestly tried to treat you with respect when I greeted you back then. But if I did anything to upset you, I'm sorry.
Divorced and with a kid on top of that? Honestly, I doubt you've lived any kind of decent life. I can spot that kind of thing a mile away.
How can you say something like that? Whatever my past may be, I'm doing everything I can to live right now. I take good care of my child, and I'm committed to Steven too.
That boy. I raised him with all the love in the world. He was my treasure. And then someone like you just swoops in and takes him? It makes my blood boil. If my husband were still alive, I'm sure he would have never allowed this marriage.
Steven has told me that many times. I really respect the home you and your husband built together.
Oh, really? And what exactly did he say?
He told me when he was in college and caught the flu, you were so worried you got under the covers with him to keep him warm. And even after he started working, you called him every day. He told me that with his shy little smile.
Steven is 8 years younger than his older brother. So no matter how old he gets, he'll always be my baby. And now, to have him stolen by a woman like you? I just can't forgive that. Enough. You stole my son from me. I want him back.
So, what you're really saying is, you hate me because you're jealous?
Before you came into his life, Steven used to drop by all the time, after work, on weekends. But ever since you two started dating, he's never done that. Not once.
After work, we usually have dinner together at home. And on weekends, he often goes out with Taylor. We really treasure our family time.
And now I hear you two are even talking about having another kid?
That's right. We'd love to grow our family.
You're turning 36 next year, aren't you? Wanting to have a baby at that age? That's just insane.
What?
And on top of that, you didn't even notice your daughter's pregnant? You're a complete failure as a mom. Divorce my son and get out of his life.
About that, we only have a son.
What?
It's true that Taylor has a bit of a soft, androgynous face, so people sometimes get confused.
That's a lie. I've seen Steven's phone background. Taylor's got long hair.
There's actually a good reason why he's growing it out.
And the name Taylor? Come on. That sounds like a girl's name. Anyone would think that.
That's not true. There are plenty of boys named Taylor. It's really not that uncommon. If you actually met him, you'd see right away.
Like I'd ever want to meet some boy who looks like a drag queen.
Don't talk about my child like that. That kind of comment really hurts.
I honestly had no idea your kid was a boy.
Steven told me he explained everything to you.
I was just so overwhelmed by the whole marriage thing. I barely remember it.
But now, you understand that the pregnancy story was just a mix-up, right?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You said Taylor showed up at your OB GYN clinic, remember?
Did I say something like that?
If we scroll back through the WhatsApp chat, I'm pretty sure it's right there.
Oh, you're right. It really does say that. Lately, I feel like this kind of thing's been happening more and more.
Wait, what do you mean?
I've been forgetting things I said, and I can't recall names of objects anymore.
Really?
I'm already 65, you know? I still feel young, but maybe this is the beginning of dementia.
You think so? You still go to work 3 times a week, and you always seem so sharp.
Not at all. I'm sure the shock of Steven getting married triggered all of this.
I see.
I really think divorce is the only solution here.
Wait, hold on, what?
If Steven comes back to live with me, I know my heart will heal and my symptoms will go away.
Is that really how it works?
If something happens to me, it'll be too late. You need to make a decision now.
I think the first step is to go to the doctor and see if it's actually dementia.
This isn't the time for that kind of talk. What if I wander off and go missing? Who's going to take responsibility then?
Well, that is a serious concern.
Then stop dragging this out and just break up with Steven, you worthless tramp.
Nicole, what on earth is going on? What were you thinking? Do you seriously think something like this is acceptable?
Huh? What's with that tone all of a sudden? Did I do something?
You attacked my son right after he came home from school. I can't even process this.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. Taylor told me the whole story while he was crying his eyes out.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
According to him, after coming back from school, he spotted you by the bike rack at the apartment. He said hi, and you suddenly yanked him by the bangs.
Why would I ever do something so violent?
When he tried to pull away, you threatened him. You said you'd do something awful to me. He was too scared to even move.
Excuse me? I had no idea what you're talking about.
Taylor said he was frozen with fear, could barely breathe, and then you pulled out clippers from your bag and forcibly shaved his head.
Are you sure you're not confusing me with someone else? I didn't do anything like that.
But my son was very clear. He noted that it was the same woman who always has video calls with his dad.
I've never even met him in person, so he must be confused.
Actually, Nicole, he remembered specific details. Your purple perm and square glasses. Those aren't things a kid just makes up.
Oh, I see.
And right after you left, a neighbor happened to walk by and saw him collapse, sobbing on the ground.
Well, if he's okay now, then what's the big deal?
He's been crying ever since he got home. Wouldn't even speak when I tried to talk to him. He finally calmed down a little and just now opened up to me.
Getting that upset over a haircut? Kids these days are just way too sensitive.
He may not be physically hurt, but I think he's deeply traumatized. He was shaking while he cried.
So what? Who cares?
The way you're talking, it's unbelievably heartless.
It has nothing to do with me. That's someone else's problem.
Don't you feel even a little guilty? No sense of responsibility? I've heard enough. I'm reporting this to the police.
Hold on a second.
What now?
Let's just say I did it. Then it's because of the dementia. I've been so forgetful, I don't even remember doing it.
Excuse me? Are you seriously saying that right now?
I told you before. Lately, I can't even remember basic words, and parts of my memory just vanish. It's totally possible I did it without realizing.
You've got to be kidding me. You really think that excuses anything?
Do you even have proof that I did it?
No, not yet. There's no physical evidence.
Then what makes you think the police will take this seriously? You're dreaming.
How can you say something so awful? Do you even hear yourself?
Stress can make dementia worse by the day. So maybe it's partly your fault for putting me through all this.
That's not an answer. Stop dodging the issue and take responsibility.
As long as you stay in this house, my symptoms are only going to keep getting worse. It's obvious.
So what exactly are you saying? Spit it out.
If my dementia gets worse and I hurt my grandson again, even without meaning to, that thought keeps me up at night. I'm terrified.
If you ever lay a hand on him again, I swear, I won't stay quiet. I won't forgive you.
Then the best cure for me is for you to divorce Steven as soon as possible, so my condition doesn't get any worse.
Fine. I'll have a serious talk with my husband.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I appreciate how fast you're handling this. Try to take care of it soon, all right? You truly are the most awful person on the planet. Are you serious?
Wait a second. What's going on all of a sudden?
Forget it. What the hell did you say to Steven?
I'm not sure what you mean. I only told him the truth.
This morning, Steven invited me to go on a drive for the first time in ages. I was so happy. I thought we were going somewhere scenic, so I got all excited and got in the car.
Oh yeah? That sounds nice. Where'd you go?
He took me to a senior care facility. Can you believe that? It wasn't a drive, it was a tour. You definitely planted that idea in his head, didn't you? Who else would have?
All I did was talk to Steven about some things I've noticed lately, like how your recent behavior might be an early sign of dementia.
Excuse me? Dementia? That's just wild speculation. I'm perfectly fine. Mom, where are you? The moment we got to the facility parking lot, you opened the passenger door and bolted into the street. I seriously panicked. Steven, please, just hear me out. This is all some big misunderstanding. Aurora told me everything. And honestly, your recent behavior's been off. I realized I can't ignore it anymore. I think it's best for you to move into a proper care facility soon and get specialized support. It'd help me feel a lot more at ease too. Wait, hold on. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean it like that.
This is wonderful news, Nicole. Steven found that facility with such care. It has a great reputation, you know. You'll be in good hands there.
Shut your mouth, you awful witch! My brother's job keeps relocating him, and with all that going on, having you in a stable place really would help everyone feel safer. But if you would just stay by my side, I'd be fine. I don't need a facility. You're all I have left.
That's just not realistic. Steven has a full-time job and a big role to play. Do you really expect him to take time off every day just to be with you constantly?
I told you to shut up, didn't I? Can't you just stay quiet for once? We haven't even done proper tests to confirm dementia. Aurora is just overreacting on her own. Still, even without tests, just looking at how you've been acting lately, it's honestly pretty clear. Saying that 9-year-old Taylor came to your OB GYN clinic pregnant, that's not something a normal person would say.
Don't be too hard on her. Nicole really didn't remember. She didn't even recall texting about Taylor's name on WhatsApp.
No, that's not it. I didn't mean for it to go that far. Still, no matter the reason, shaving a child's head with clippers is completely out of line. I swear, that's not what happened. Please, you have to believe me.
Blaming her won't change anything. They say dementia can accelerate really fast with stress or a sudden change in environment.
I never thought I'd say this to my own mom. But I'm sorry. I've made up my mind. From now on, I'm cutting all ties with you. No, don't! Please, don't say something that cruel. Don't take my son away from me. Goodbye, Mom. The mother I knew, she's just not there anymore. Wait, please. I lied about the memory loss. I was faking it. You lied? Then tell me this. Why would you make up such a terrible story saying Taylor showed up at your clinic pregnant? I figured if I made Aurora look like a careless mom who couldn't even keep track of her own kid, you would get fed up and start thinking about divorce.
I'm speechless. Do you even hear how twisted that is?
I've spent so long trying to figure out how to drive a wedge between you two. I even lost sleep over it.
You must have a lot of free time.
The fact that you could seriously scheme over something so pathetic, it's beyond shocking. Honestly, I'm impressed. I saw this story online the other day. Some shocking headline about a girl in Peru getting pregnant at 6. And when I read it, it just clicked. I thought, I can use this. You really believed I'd fall for that? That I'd actually buy into something so absurd? When you work at an OB GYN clinic, it's easy to get copies of other patients' ultrasound images. All you have to do is make it look convincing. Guys fall for that kind of thing all the time. I just wanted to snap you out of it.
And when that didn't work, you decided to go after Taylor next? That's disgusting.
Oh, that part? Not me. That was someone else. Definitely.
You're still denying it? This is beyond pathetic.
Look who's talking. You've got no proof, and you're acting like I'm some criminal. I should be the one suing for slander. About that, we actually do have solid evidence.
What? No way! That can't be! The security camera by the apartment's bike rack caught the whole thing. You shaving Taylor's bangs with clippers while he stood frozen in fear.
That's impossible! I know for a fact there aren't any security cameras at your place. There's no way I'd believe a lie like that. Actually, one was just installed a few days ago. There's been a string of incidents nearby, so the residents voted to increase safety. I'm not falling for it. You told me 2 days ago there wasn't any proof.
I didn't know about the new camera either. I was just as shocked when I found out.
Wait, so that footage is real?
Yes, and what you did is absolutely unforgivable. You will be held accountable for it.
Oh, give me a break. I gave him a fresh shave with clippers to make him look more like a man. He should be thanking me. So, it was you, Mom. Now there's no doubt.
What's that supposed to mean? Don't say that to me. The story about the camera footage, that was a setup. We wanted you to confess.
What? You tricked me?
Yes. But do you remember this? I told you there was a reason Taylor keeps his hair long.
So what? What's your point?
He has a scar on the right side of his temple.
Huh? What does that have to do with anything?
It came from when my ex-husband hit him, so he grew his hair out to hide it.
Spare me. That's like the most irrelevant thing in the world. No one cares about your sob story.
Even if a scar gets covered by hair, the pain underneath doesn't disappear. Memories from the past don't just vanish. But after we met Steven, Taylor slowly started smiling again. He began to move forward.
So what? While you were all out there smiling and living it up, I was sitting alone in a dead silent house, barely breathing. Your happiness is built on top of my loneliness. You hear me, you worthless tramp?
No, you're the worthless one.
What? How dare you say that to me?
The fact that someone like you dares to call herself a mother honestly makes me sick. You have zero empathy for other people's pain.
What a foul-mouthed woman! Steven, are you hearing this? If you stay with her, she's going to mess up your mind too. Just divorce this woman and come live peacefully with me. That's never going to happen. Right. Your office is far from our place, but don't worry. Then the two of us can just rent a new condo near your job and move in together. That solves everything.
Wow, you really are something else. It's always about you.
Excuse me? Are you saying I'm the selfish one? Mom, do you know why I moved out and started living alone after college?
Huh? You said it was to make the commute to work easier.
That was part of it, yeah. But the real reason was I wanted space from you. I moved out to get away.
No, I don't believe that. That can't be true. I mean, a college student having his mom crawl into bed with him almost every night? That's not normal.
And that wasn't even the worst part. Even after I moved out, you'd call me constantly. And if I didn't pick up, you'd flood my WhatsApp with messages. It got exhausting.
But lately, you still answer my calls. If you really hated it, you'd block me completely, wouldn't you?
If I ignored you, I knew you'd get mad and show up at my place unannounced. I just didn't want the drama, so I went along with it. I have a family to protect now. I don't have time to keep entertaining your needs.
I can't see through my tears. How did things end up like this? As for you forcibly shaving my son's hair, we're filing an official police report, so you'd better be ready. I just wanted things to go back to how they were between me and you, Stephen. Was that really such a terrible thing?
We're not family anymore. We're strangers now.
No, Stephen, please don't say something so cruel. From now on, stay away from our family. That's the only decent thing you can do at this point. Goodbye. No, please. It was all my fault. So please, I'm begging you. Let me hug you, Stephen. Just once. For the last time.
Fine. I guess I can't say no. What you did was awful, but you gave birth to me. I can't ignore that.
Really? Thank you.
I'm coming to get you. Send me your location and a photo of where you are.
Okay, I'll send it right now. I'll be waiting. Be careful on your way, okay? A lot has happened since then. That day, it wasn't my husband who came to pick up his mother. It was the police. What she did to our son at the bike rack was considered assault, and she was taken straight to the station. In the end, she was only fined, but my husband cut ties with her completely. She kept calling his phone over and over, but he blocked her and hasn't responded since. Maybe the shock of that is what did it. The dementia we thought she was faking, ironically, it actually started setting in. She started exploring the neighborhood, bursting into random people's houses, even hugging random young men, thinking they were Stephen. Naturally, the police were called multiple times, and eventually, she was placed in a psychiatric ward. Now, she reportedly can't even recognize anyone and refuses all visitors. Still, not a single person has gone to see her. Not my husband, his brother, or any relatives. As for Taylor, after everything that happened, he was scared to even go outside for a while. He had sleepless nights and would suddenly burst into tears. But little by little, his smile came back, and now he's happily going to school again. He's even made new friends. He went to a friend's house to play for the first time the other day. Just that alone filled my heart with joy. And there's been a change for me too. I'm pregnant now. This baby is from my marriage to Stephen, the child we'd been hoping for. Every day, Taylor talks to my belly asking, "Is it a boy or a girl?" I can feel our family slowly healing, taking steps forward. I'll never forget what we went through, but maybe that's why I treasure these peaceful days even more. All I want now is to hold on tightly to this new life, this new happiness with the family I love.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.